Hey everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 293 on the Man Leek. I'm John as always. And we're going to take an adult gold dragon in this format that has just re-released in paper this weekend, but does appear to be solved. This format already appears to be over, and we're doing exactly what we need to do in the solution to this format, which is drafting red. There's an outside chance the Battlecry Goblin is technically better, just to stay on red, perhaps to get into red-black. But I mean, Adult Gold Dragon is great, and red-white is definitely, if not the best deck, then the second best deck. Some people are saying red-black is the better deck, but red is unbalanced towards being the best color in the entire format. Blue is pretty stinky. Pretty damn stinky. So take red, don't take blue. That's how you draft this format. I'm hoping that it evolves a little bit more, but you know, this is draft number 22 for me. The limited minds who solve and set the format, they're in their 50s, 60 drafts at this point. So I think it's kind of solved. So this is an easy magic missile here. Goes with our Adult Gold Dragon. It's in the color that we want to be. I think these are supposed to be the cards that like pull me into blue, and I don't wanna. I have no interest in being blue in this format. It's kind of wild. Now, I do have an interest in being green a lot, which is not what you're supposed to be doing. Green is, according to LSV, one of the worst colors alongside blue, and I think he's wildly wrong. This Wandering Troubadour is great. This Loathsome Troll is great. Green has incredibly good removal in the two bite spells at instant speed. There is just an improvised weaponry here, which is not good, but it's fine if we wanted to fully cut red. But I think we can take a look at green, and we could splash this dragon if we do end up red-green. And so I think I'll take this Wandering Troubadour. So for red, there's a dueling rapier, but there's an owlbear here. An owlbear is a great card. The one slight against it might be that it's just too slow. I've seen Amonkhet 2.0 thrown around a little bit in regards to this format, and I don't think people saying that are exactly wrong. I think you want to be attacking, you want to be attacking hard, and you want to be attacking fast. Knoll Hunter is a way to do that. You'll hear me a lot talk about the turn 4/6 power attack. It happens a lot in this format. The various pack tactics creatures are a huge reason as to why attacking for 6 on turn 4 happens a lot and is rewarded for happening due to that being the pack tactics trigger. There's a Hoarding Ogre here as well, which has been fine. Barbarian's fine. Like literally every single one of these cards I want in all of my red decks, but I think we're gonna cut green here a little bit. Getting a Rust Monster this late is good. This tells me that people might not be hard forcing red in this pod, or this pack just had a whole lot of red. The pack collation has felt deeply strange in this format. I don't know what's doing it. It could be that there's just like these artifacts that are appearing maybe a little bit too often or something, but far more often than ever before have I been getting packs, fresh packs, like pack 1 pick 1, pack 2 pick 1, pack 3 pick 1, or pack 1 pick 2 that has like one card of a color in it, and it's frequently the color that I'm in, which is annoying, but we'll see if we can point that out or not. Armory Veteran is fine. You want 2-drops attack early. That's exactly what you want to do. So we're going to grab that veteran. We've got another Rust Monster here. These cards are just good. They should not be going that late. Natural First Strike is great on a 3-drop, and if we can augment it in any way, it's even better. There's a Divine Smite here, which also probably shouldn't be here. If anybody's playing white, they should have this card. Yes, you probably won't main deck it, but out of the side, it's just insane, especially since red-black is one of the most dominant and favored color combinations. I'll certainly play a Rapier. It's done good work in these decks. What's better than hitting fast with a 2-mana 2/2? Well, a 2-mana 4/2. Like 3 mana 4/2, I guess. Yoink. We've got another Armory Veteran. We could also take a sideboard Plummet, but I think we'll get a Plummet when we want it, so we'll take the Veteran here. So currently I'm looking for Hobgoblin Captains. I'd like a Boots of Speed. I do want an Evolving Wilds at some point to help us splash that dragon. Improvised Weaponry came back. Cool. Cool. A-okay by me. But let me know how your pre-releases went, because I'm not going to one. But we're still under the situation here. So I doubt I'll play this in paper. There's probably like a chance that I might play it in paper, like late August or something. But I'm not rushing to get back to the store at the time. We may or may not play a second Dueling Rapier. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We've got a whole lot of cards left. I'll certainly play You Come to a Null Camp. This just ends the game in a few different ways. We will not play a Brazen Dwarf, though. All right, next pack. Yeah, so this is one of those packs. Luckily, we're not playing white, because this pack has one white card in it. Maybe I'm wrong, but this happens virtually every draft, where I get a fresh pack that has one card of a color in it. Am I crazy? Is it happening more? Is it happening the same? I don't know, but it feels very weird. But I'm very glad that it didn't happen to a color that we're in at the moment. A third Rust Monster sounds amazing. So does the Burning Hands. But I think I just want a third Rust Monster. We might get this Valor Singer back, which would be great. Because, like, this is just 2 damage most of the time. But when it's 6 damage, it's real good. And actually, you know what? I talked myself into it. Because those Rust Monsters were coming late anyways. Maybe we get that back around. So this pack, same thing. 1 green card in this pack. There was a rare. The rare should not impact the color distribution of the commons, but 1 green card in the pack. Unfortunately, that is the color that we are, or that we think we are. These are very good cards. I think I want to be green. I'm not going to move into white for what's there. I'm not going to move into blue. Period. I don't think we're going to move into black for a Lightfoot Rogue or a Grim Bounty, so I think I'm just going to take this Hoarding Ogre. See where we go. That treasure will help us cast our dragon as well. Valor Singer is decent. So like here, there's 1 green card, but 2 commons were taken. So who knows what this pack looked like. We could make a guess that green cards were taken. Maybe black cards, probably not white cards. But again, if we have all these packs that have a single card of a color, you saw our pack 1 pick 1 had like 6 red cards in it or something. So maybe this is actually just a red pack, and we're just getting the worst red cards back. Who knows? But we'll take a Valor Singer. It really establishes those turn 4 attack for 6. There's a Dwarfhold Champion here. There's just a Loathsome Troll. I'm not getting huge signals that green's open. This could just be the arena problem, that signals don't exist in arena. Your average drafter on arena is very bad. And so it can be very hard to read drafts. I don't think I want another Armory Veteran as much as I want to be aggro. We'll take a Troll. This is the last like big drop that I want, though, in a deck that looks like this. Neverwinter Dryad is a way to help us get to these bigger things, especially since they're green-green. I don't want a Barbarian class. I don't know about playing the improvised weaponry that we have. I am starting to wish that we got into white, because that's a You Hear Something on Watch as well. Let's take the Dryad. Yeah, that's another You Hear Something on Watch. But yeah, if that pack collation is happening differently than normal, that could also be a big reason for signals being so weird. We'll take a boulette here, I think. I believe I saw a post from the 17 lands guy about signals and should you even care about them, which, boy, if that ever becomes the truth, I might be done with Magic, because that means that draft is no longer a game. Yeah, white's wide open. White is wide open. We should have made a switch, I guess, at some point. I'm certain it's too late to make a switch now. Like, we're going to take one of these, but I think it's far too late. Well, we'll take a sellsword. I mean, here's another Divine Smite. Yeah, Rust Monster did come back. I'll take a third Rust Monster, sold. I'll take a Barbarian. Lightfoot Rogue still here? Weird. Weird. Arena drafting, folks. Arena drafting. Like, Troll, Owlbear, Troubadour, Hunter is better than Champion Priest at the moment, even though it does make our adult Gold Dragon easier to cast if we are just straight red-white. But boy, at some point, I should have made the switch in pack 2. Weird, weird, weird. Deck of many things is not what I want to do. Hey, look. At this point, I challenge somebody to tell me that this is happening exactly as much as it used to. One red card in the pack, in a fresh pack. It's happening every draft. You Happen Upon a Glade has done some good work. It'll help us splash for the dragon. It'll bring back the dragon. It'll bring back an owlbear. It'll bring back some good stuff. So we're definitely going to go green. Goodbye white cards. I don't hate one swarming goblins, although we're getting a bit too high up in the loathsome troll area. What's my creature count for You Meet in a Tavern? We're at 16 creatures already. I think we are a You Meet in a Tavern deck. So we'll pick that up. Gross. Rare, uncommon, and a common was taken. And we have one red card that we don't want and two green that I don't want Bow. Bow is bad. Wolf is fine. Do I have a spot for it? Probably over weaponry. Or I guess we already need a cut, don't we? Yeah, I don't want to play Javelineer. I certainly don't want to play Javelineer. Yeah, no green for us here. So this definitely looks like green is not flowing this way. We'll take another Valor Singer, I suppose. Shaded Sellsword, I guess. I don't think we're playing another one. Well, I don't think we're playing Boulette. Boulette doesn't grow quite as quick as I want. Circle of the Moon Druid works in this deck pretty decently. It enables those turn 4 attack for 6 attacks. Another Hoarding Ogre, another Valor Singer, a Fireball. This is not the aggro deck of my dreams. Let's see about a Fireball. Hey, all right. There's a captain. Get in. That's a nice late pickup. I think we'll cut one of these rapiers. The 9th pick, we really should have been white. That's wild. I'll take another barbarian here. So we've got plenty of ways of splashing with this dragon. We've got the Hoarding Ogre. We've got the You Happen Upon a Glade. I guess we have improvised weaponry if we play it. We've got Plundering Barbarian. Should not be too hard to cast it. What we do need is 5 cuts. We're at 20 creatures, so obviously we'll start cutting creatures. Nothing I want here. Let's grab another fireball, I guess. We'll cut one of these rust monsters. 2/1 first strikes are great, but they are 2/1s for 3, so we don't want to load up too heavy on them. We will cut the Direwolf Prowler. Yeah, that's an 11th pick priest. We should have been white. We will cut one of these cell swords. I think we might just cut the troll. Troll's a better like late game. And then that's going to require one more cut here. We're down to 16 creatures. Improvised weaponry, I think, will be the cut. Because we've got a Burning Hands, which is basically just a better improvised weaponry, minus the treasure part. We've got a magic missile. We missed on getting any of the bite spells. But I mean, if our opponent's dead because we hit him real fast, then we win. Yeah, let's go in. Let's go in and do it. We probably want like one more mountain. We could probably cut one of these plains. I do like to have 3 sources for splashing. I know a lot of people are like, I have 1 white card, therefore I need 1 white land. No, you need more. You always need more. You want 3 sources for 1 singular card. So that would be 1 source, 2 source. This counts as a 3rd source, basically. There's every chance I want to destroy an artifact. There's every chance we don't get to attack with our ogre. So yeah, let's call that 3 sources, and let's go. Let's attack people before they attack us. Because that is how virtually 90% of my games go. Who attacks who first the most? That's it. That's the extent of the interesting parts of this format. Which still hilariously makes this by far the best format of 2021. Mox Ruby. Is this like Mox Ruby? Like Mr. Ruben Bressler? Yeah, that's a start. Let's unmute just in case it is Ruben. Although I think he spells his name as a pun on Twitter. Yes, he does. So this is probably not him. All right, we'll smash in. And we'll probably sack this just to get a 4-drop going, like get our Hoarding Ogre going. Armory Veteran. So yeah, you can see they're red-white. They're also going to try to hit us very fast, very hard. Let's get our Ogre down. Priest of Ancient Lore. That is a great magic missile setup. Absolutely golden. Boop, boop. 2/1. Let's come on and slam. Let's get at least a treasure. Uno treasure. So we'll turn that into a Circle of the Moon Druid. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Highly doubt they'll trade. But I mean, if they take 7, that's also fine by me. Yeah, I think we're going to meet in a tavern. And we're going to grab that and that and that. And we're going to play the Knoll Hunter. So if they do play an equipment, we've got Plundering Barbarian to just blow it up. And then we come on and slam. Land. So we're coming in for 10. We have lethal on board. 1 blocker. there's an equipment for me to om nom nom. So we've got at least 4 mana to work with, depending on what the ogre brings about. We also have to think about a hasty Jaded Sellsword here, depending on what their attacks are. I assume they're just going to equip the torch and stay home. I also want to do a quick search for what exists at 1 mana in red. Dueling Rapier. Dueling Rapier is the only instant speed effect. Coming on in. Well, it's time for us to do some math, eh? Time for us to do some math. Block here, take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do believe that they are dead. So let's go with a Jaded Sellsword, pay with treasure. Let's come on and slam. And I believe they're dead. That's the format, folks. That's the format. Play your red creatures, hit them. See who wins. We played our red creatures before they played their red creatures. High level strats. So low power creatures makes me kind of want an improvised weaponry coming in. Makes me kind of not care about a fireball. Kind of want a plundering barbarian for more artifact destruction over perhaps a Valor Singer. Let's go. This opponent was friendly. I'll unmute them in game 2 as well. That's a keep. That's a snap keep. Hobgoblin Captain to get the aggro going. Rust Monster to get the aggro going. Burning Hands. What if I don't get the aggro going? What if I don't get the aggro going? Boop. Blink Dog. Oh, let's get a creature that can block Blink Dog pretty good. And then we've got Barbarian number 1 for equipment. I will mute this opponent if this Thopter makes any noise. Battle Hammer, pretty good. Pretty good. I would like to have another First Striker available at the moment to really present blocks. We should be able to steal an equipment. Well, steal. I mean destroy an equipment here. But they have played creatures and attacked before I have played creatures and attacked. Therefore, I probably lose. This format. Half-Elf Monk, that's not it. It's not equipment. Alright, let's play Troobs. And we're going to scry. A Dueling Rapier. Yeah, that sounds real good on a First Striker. That sounds real good on a First Striker. So we're going to get to plunder any equipment they have and hold up Rapier. It's going to be a much slower game than I like. Oh, they're baiting me so hard. They are baiting me so hard. Um, what is there? Dragon's Fire, Burning Hands. Um, there's not much that saves their battle hammer here. Paladin Shield? If it's Paladin Shield, then Blink Dog would still die at least. It would take one of my monsters. If it's Dragon's Fire, we're dead. Like, if they have removal, we're dead. They have been the aggressor. We have not been the aggressor. That's how AFR plays. It was nothing? Boy, that is not what I expected. Huh. It was Burning Hands. Okay. 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 Well, we'll Hobgoblin Captain. Pass the turn. This Rapier on Rust Monster should be able to cause some issues here. I guess they can just top down my Rust Monster, but that's fine. I'll trade Captain for Battle Hammer if they want. Devoted Paladin? That's pretty gross. But hopefully we just get to eat the Battle Hammer here, and boy, howdy do we ever. Om nom nom dwarf. And I'll take 2. Oh, that is not a land that I need. But I guess we get a treasure from the Barbarian. So the next turn we just start negating a whole bunch of damage. And we won't attack. I assume we'll see an attack tap Rust Monster here, which is fine. I'll put Captain Barbarian in front of Monk, I guess. Because this Gold Dragon's lifelink is going to really negate a lot of the damage they're doing to us. But we're still going to be in mildly dire straits. Especially using a Barbarian to not destroy an artifact against the red-white equipment deck. Tap, okay. Tap prior to attack, interesting. Yeah, I'll double block here. Because if they're going to be tapping down my dragon, then they're not tapping down my Rust Monster. Dawnbringer Cleric, that's fine. Gain yourself a couple of life. Time for the Dragon Zoom Zooms. Actually, we can come in with the Rust Monster as well. Hit him for 8. If I'm dealing 8 a turn, they're dealing 2 a turn. Ain't too big of a deal. They're not even dealing 2 a turn. I'm gaining 2 a turn. But we do need that dragon to survive. Or else. And it's dead. There it goes. There it goes. That gives us something for a Rust Monster to eat. Also gives us a hasty Jaded Sellsword at some point. And now the flood. And now the flood. I need to meet up in a tavern. That's what I need to do. Just want a 7-turn clock at the moment. Give me something that weaponry can hit, please. Yup. Deck, just piss off. Magic the Gathering, folks. All right. Let's stop flooding. Arena, you see how I pushed this button that says auto pass and how it says auto passing? It means I want to auto pass. It means I don't want to have to click that resolve button. Thanks. They have doubled their clock. They have tripled their clock. Land issues. Good old land issues. Well, we stayed in this way longer than I thought, and we've got game 3, and we'll be on the play for game 3, but Magic the Gathering, folks. It's a game of luck. It's a game of luck. We're dead. All right. Let's have luck be on our side. So does improvised weaponry not hit as much as I think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It hits enough. It hits enough. I don't have enchantment destruction, right? I do not. All right, let's go back in. Let's not flood. Let's be the one who plays red creatures and hits our opponent first. It's kind of sad how quick this format just sort of got completely and utterly solved. I had hopes for it. I had hopes for the format. Playing first, of course. Sure. We'll find a 2-drop on turn 2. Right? And if not, we're relatively okay. We can... I don't want to do this again, where like we take our turn 3 off to kill their 2-drop. Dwarfhold Champion? Yeah, let's present a Rust Monster in the way of that. But I do want to shoot that champion before it picks something up. Because man, does that thing get equipped. They have a rapier in hand? No blocks. Blink Dog. I'll shoot Blink Dog. Shoot the hell out of Blink Dog. And we'll get in. Taking 3. Give me some nice juicy equipment. Yeah, let's play a Trubes, hold up our own Dueling Rapier for the Rust Monster here. And we'll get a Scry as well. No attacks. Do I want a Plains? No, I do not. I really want them to have a Dueling Rapier in hand so that we can Rust Monster, throw our own Rapier on the Rust Monster, kill the Dwarfhold Champion, Plundering Barbarian, kill the Rapier. Show me Rapier on the champion. Show me it. Show me it. Paladin Shield. It's not what I expected. I mean, this is still fine. We'll still Rapier and eat the treasure. We're going to get blown out here if they have like another Paladin shield or something. Actually, no, we're not. Yeah, yes, we will. Paladin shield specifically. Something that increases its toughness. But if it's just like a rapier or something, it does nothing. You're ambushed on a road. +1/+3. That blows us out. Disgusting. Disgusting. So it's dealing 4 damage. Yeah. Disgusting. All right. Well, we can Barbarian the shield. And then pass the turn. They're almost in top deck mode, which hopefully benefits us. Certainly stop their 3-1. And you know what? I don't even think we need our Troubadour anymore. So let's really put them into top deck mode. Half-Elf Monk is obnoxious. Definitely obnoxious. Let's hold off that veteran. Man, their half-elf monk's doing work. I usually find it like a tinge too slow for how fast this format is. But if you can in any way get to this stage of the game, it does some work. I think we're somewhat on like Find Dragon. Find Dragon. Find Dragon or opponent disconnects. One of the two. Devoted Paladin. Okie dokes. I will slam these things in front of that monk if it comes in. Won't even think twice. Just the veteran? I'll get rid of that. Do I want to happen upon a glade? Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Get the Troubadour back. It's Barbarian. Make a treasure. Pass the turn. We will happen upon a glade getting the Troubadour back this coming turn, I think. That way, if we do top deck a land, at least it's a goblin. Oh, but we weren't fast enough. I assume they're just going to tap attack for 4. Which is pretty good. That half-elf monk is doing work. At some point, I'll have to just like flush some cash down the toilet and try to figure out how to play blue. Semulin claims to be able to do it, and I've seen him win with it, but I suspect he'd win more if he just drafted red. I'll block here. Gross. Just kidding. We're not getting Troubadour back. We're getting Plundering Barbarian back. You come up on a knoll camp. That might be handy. We've got like a mild opening here. Mild opening. I really need them to like needlessly attack with that monk again. Okay. Okay. Hello, Gold Dragon. One time no removal. They're just going to tap it. But that's fine. If they're stuck into always tapping this, then that's just one less thing they have going on their side. And then we might be able to jam that rapier onto one of the barbarians to give us just another 4 power thing. Minimus containment, sure. You got it. Well, we will Neverwinter Dryad. And we will jam a rapier on a barbarian. So at some point we'll be able to Dryad, get another green, although we already have our green, which is going to help us get our Owlbear, I guess. You're going to tap it down, that's fine. No attacks. Fair. You know what? I don't need that land that badly. Rust Monster, sure thing. There's a land. Let's pass the turn. Ugh. I find these games have such unexciting ends. Although I think we're only at 7. Yeah, we're only at 7 lands out of 19. It's not bad. It just feels bad. You know? Alright, so we're going to get rid of the Rust Monster while we can. Go to 2. Magic Missile doesn't help out. Does not help out one bit. Well, we'll need to kill that. That's for dang sure. Boop and boop. And we'll drop an Armory Veteran. And still be utterly unsure of how we're actually going to pull this out. They're going to tap down my Barbarian. Well, this is a start. Did I choose the right thing? I did choose the right thing. Show me a whole bunch of creatures. Let's drop an ogre. I'm still kind of unsure how we're actually going to pull this off. Like, I need them to draw nothing but lands for a very long time, and they have drawn nothing but lands for a very long time, which means they're going to stop drawing nothing but lands for a very long time very shortly. All right, so I think we get an attack here, either the barbarian or the ogre. I'm gonna tap the ogre, so we get in with the barbarian. They'll just go to 13, I assume. So I mean, this is a start. And actually, if they have literally nothing, this is lethal next turn. I'd be shocked if they draw more lands. That's like my level of bad luck. Oh, sad face. Oh no, sad face. Like, if they have literally nothing, this is lethal, but I am going to play it safe. There are people who are not above sad facing when it's actually happy face. They just take it, okay. I believe it was probably a true sad face. Brunor Battlehammer. Yeah, I suspect that was a true sad face. So they block 4, 4, 3, and they take 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yup. Tapping down's the same as blocking here. In we go. Natural 20s don't exist. I roll in so many ones and so few 20s. I think I've rolled 120. I can't believe we pulled that out. That was my level of luck on the opponent's side there. My deck tried to make us lose, but I'll take it. But yeah, you could play a game in this video, count how many opponents are playing red, and then add in me playing red. And then ask yourself how interesting this format is. Seems fine. This mountain could be a maybe Troubadour could be a 2-drop and it would be better, but that's about it. Blue, that's not part of the required color play. I've seen a lot of people playing like 4 Silver Ravens. I don't know why, but I have lost to it. And it's not my favorite way to lose. Yeah. We're doing a good job at drawing nothing but land so far. I really don't want a Burning Hands a Raven. Surely you'll have a better X2 at some point, right? Surely. Let's drop a Veteran, test for Bar the Door. No Bar the Door, sounds good. What do they care? They're attacking me in the air. All right, I believe we're getting beyond X2 range, so we might just Burning Hands a Raven at some point. Let's come on and slam. Scion of Stygia. Oh, there's an X1 that I could shoot. Stays tapped. Sure. Let's get a rust monster out while it's safe to do so. And we have a dueling rapier up. What you got? What you got? Feign death? You're gonna turn it into a 4/4? That's a shame. That's a real shame. It dies anyways. All right, let's turn this car around. Oh, let's turn this car around. Take 8 and I gain 4. That's brave. Just getting in for that 1 point of damage. All right. Well, let's continue to come on and slam. Okay. And then what? Alrighty then. Well, let's go with troops. And I think we want to enter the Tomb of Annihilation. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. But yeah, we're going to enter the Tomb of Annihilation for sure. Tomb of Annihilation. Take a damage. And then we'll probably just Burning Hands this Manticore here. Ew. Why are you so big? I don't much care for that. Well, now I think I want a Burning Hands. This is what, word 3? So this is a 5 mana spell. That's fine. A-okay. Let's send in the Rust Monster. They'll put their Giant in front. We'll Burning Hands the Giant. Giant dies. Rust Monster stays alive. Pew pew. Smack smack. And we get to continue on into the Tomb of Annihilation. Although, boy, I could Oubliette, but I want to deal them damage. So yeah, discard a card or lose 2 life, please. I'll lose 2 life. I think you'll discard a card. Takes 2. Bold. Shambling Ghast. That's real good against Rust Monster. That's real good against Rust Monster. That said, we could just suit up Armory Veteran, smash in, take down 2 things. Got Mr. Hobgoblin Captain here. Scion of Stygia, sure, that's fine. Tap down Veteran, that's fine. Let's play a Captain. And let's continue on through the Tomb of Annihilation. I'll sack a land. I assume you will also sack a land. Or sack a creature, kill Rust Monster, that's fair. Kill Hobgoblin Captain, okay. I don't know that would have been my choice. Versus the natural first strike. Interesting, they really wanted to keep a land. What is this card? Is it a 6-drop? Nope, it's just a 4-drop. Scry 2, draw 2, pretty good. Good old dice rolls. Variance has always been in Magic. So it's totally fine to add more. I don't agree that it's totally fine to add more. All right. If you want to triple block this Rust Monster, that is A-okay. A-okay, I tells you. That's also super fine. Kill your bird. Kill them. Let's get a knoll. And let's suit up the Rusty. Land. And dead. Okay. Blue, black. Blue, black. This is why I don't play blue. It doesn't do anything. It just dies to aggro. Um, Fireball seems fine in here. No, 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 no. Back in. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's attacking for 4 on turn 3. Ooh, hello. Hello, Dryad. How's it going? We could attack for 3 on turn 2. We won't. Pixie Guide. Maybe we will. No, we won't. We'll drop the veteran. No attacks. Owlbear is going to be castable. It's going to be good. Shambling Ghast? Sure. Yeah, let's go in for 2. Sure. You going to finish off the veteran? That is A-okay. So yeah, we'll sack this Dryad because I really want Owlbear up and running. That should decently put them on the back foot, I would think. Have to wonder if they're holding a Bar of the Door. We didn't see a Bar of the Door last game. I would expect them to have a Bar of the Door, but they may just be holding a Scion of Stygia. And if they are holding a Scion of Stygia, then maybe I want to test that just a little bit with a Valor Singer here. Or sorry, if they're holding a Bar of the Door. All right, that didn't feel like a Bar of the Door. It was a nothing. So maybe it was a Bar of the Door. They just didn't care about the Valor Singer. Well, let's give the Valor Singer a sword. And a pass of the turn, no land drop. They still have something. So let's make them use it. Show me the Scion. Oh, you've got a Mordekainen. No? They had a Manticore. That's fine. A-okay. Here you go, have a sword. Now, if that's all they had, I feel fine. I feel less fine. Stupid friggin' keyword big. Well, I got Menace. And I got an Owlbear. Ooh. Bold. You know I'm attacking for 8, right? Right? You got a Scion here? You got a Scion. Very well. Very well. In for 4. Knoll Hunter. Barbarian. Let's get a treasure. Pass the turn. Alright, if they get too ballsy with their attacks here, they're probably just dead to this Knoll camp. Windseer, sure. Like it. Show me 2 attacks. Show me 2 attacks. 1, 2, 2, 2. Damn it. Well, I'll take 2. Okay, so we could make 2 things unable to block. We could do like Frost Giant, Stygia. They block Windseer on Owlbear. Take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not lethal. N'est pas lethal. So I guess what we do is we come in with Veteran. See if we can get a double block here and +3/+1. Wipe out a pair of creatures. Also, if they take 4, I'm pretty happy with that. They take 4. All right. So we're going to go to 3, but we've got blocks on the ground. Going to be close. Going to be not even slightly close. Is that, I believe, is lethal if they do math. No, it's not lethal. We go to 1. We go to 1. And then we kill them. I like winning. Do you like winning? I like winning. I like winning a lot. We win. They're going to take 8 here. Boop, a boop, and take 8. All right, 2-0. 2-0. It's always important to know when you're the beatdown, which should be 100% of the time in this format. By the by. All right, I'm a pro, absolute pro at going 2-0 into 2-1. So let's do it. This is draft 23. I think I have 3 3-0s. I have a massive number of 2-1s, and a massive number of those are 2-0s into 2-1s. And this is how it starts, too. This is why you got to be careful. People are like, oh, well, if you have a 66% win rate, then you are infinite in best of 3. That's not true. That's only true assuming an even distribution of final records. You could be 66% win rate and be literally never having a 3-0 and be completely in the hole, which seems to be where I am. Yeah, going first, literally nothing I can cast. That's got to be a mull. That's a ever so slightly better start. We can play a Knoll Hunter. Our Owlbear will be castable if we find enough lands. So our last opponent wasn't red. This opponent obviously must be red. There's no way they couldn't be. Couldn't not be. Red-black. Supposedly the best deck. It's one of the best decks for sure. I don't know if it's the best deck. I really like red-white, and I really kind of like red-green. Let's get in for 2. But, flat out, red is the best. If you're not playing red, you're losing the game. Don't not play red. We're probably going to sack this Dryad right away, just in the off chance of top deck land Owlbear. Wandering Barbarian, sure. Top deck land Owlbear. Show me top deck land Owlbear. Ah, more lands. Well, let's attempt to attack in. It was allowed. Wow. Cool. Let's play a captain. Let's pass the turn. You got 5 mana. What you doing? You're having an unexpected windfall. Fair. All right. All right. Well, if they kill Owlbear, we have a way of immediately getting it back. So you should pay 4 mana to kill my Owlbear. It'll be great. It'll work out real well. I'll take 2. You're not the beatdown at the moment. Je suis le beatdown. Tapped creature sure ain't the beatdown. Well, you got something. Show me what you got. Dragon's Fire. It's real good. It's real good. In for 4. Let's drop a Valor Singer. And we'll hold up this You Happen Upon a Glade. Grim Wanderer. Gross. I hate this card. It's so bad. It's so bad, but when it looks good, but it's bad. Dragon's Fire. All right, well, I'll null camp this to survive it. Like, that was their 3rd Dragon's Fire. We're probably not winning this match, by the by. I would be shocked if we win this match. Especially with this much land. Well, we are no longer the beatdown, I'll tell you that much. 5, 6, 7. So we're 1 land away from, like... Yeah, we'll just hold up a block here. Trade off Owlbear, buy back Owlbear, recast Owlbear. See where we go from there. Because they have established themselves as the beatdown. Our improvised weaponry is coming in, I think. Because there's a ludicrous amount of X2s going on their side. You're going to increase the size of your goblins. You got it. Team? Not team. All right. This is not the worst. I'll go here and here and take 1. And then we'll buy back the whatchamacallit. Or I'll take 2, I guess. You take 4 if you really want to. You're not using those treasures for anything else. And this goblin's not sticking around, so why not? Take me to 10. You threaten to take me to 4 on the next turn. Do it. There you go. There you go. Only once. They must want that treasure for some reason. Let's buy back Owlbear. Barbarian. Well, let's murder a treasure, I suppose. They protected the treasure, so I feel like we want to blow it up, but we really want our white just in case we top deck the dragon. Jeez. That top deck. All right, that's a block. That's a real good creature. You're going to have to keep top decking like a champ here. This format's so boring. Yeah, you're top decking like a champ, I suppose. At least we have a very easy kill for that. See, it's very important in case we don't find our white mana for a stab of treasure. So we're going to go to 2. So we're just dead. So, no. Obvious block here. Go to 2, and then we have to top deck a creature. Oh, we go to 1, actually, off the Annihilation. Doesn't go for the Annihilation. You got to be careful about your default dungeon choices there. You need to remember the Tomb of Annihilation. Alright, so Wandering Troubadour is a start. We're not dead. We go to 1, so let's scry. Yup. We have a tiny window of opportunity here. Tiny, tiny, tiny window. Tiny, tiny, tiny window. Tiny window. That felt like an early scoop, but that's what I wanted to see. So literally everything other than Grim Wanderer and Zalto dies to improvised weaponry. So I think I want one of those in, get rid of the fireball. Rust Monster also does really well. Do I want a third one? Maybe over a sellsword? And if I have a third one, do I want another rapier? I don't think so. All right, let's go back in, do that again, and see if we can 3-0. That was on a mull too, wasn't it? Null Hunter, that's a start. We'll find a red source. We've got a You Happen on a Glade. You Happen on a Glade can find a red source. You Happen on a Glade might find a red source. We'll see. Plundering Barbarian. I think I'll just shoot that. Oh, I can't shoot that. I don't have a red source. Let's see if they want to trade. They might. They do. Sold. And then, yeah, I'll Happen up on a Glade, find a red source. I suspect they're sitting on... I'll find 2 red sources, actually. I suspect they're sitting on Dragon's Fires here. So we need to give them some interesting things to kill. So let's start with the Barbarian, blow up their treasure. Dragon's Fire. Dragon's Fire. Unexpected Windfall. Okay, pitching a land. Oh, maybe they were flooded. Dragon's Fire. Sorcery speed Dragon's Fire. Wow. All right, let's give them... I should have played that red source. I was on autopilot there. That was bad. That was very bad. Let's give them another target here. Dragon's Fire. The more Dragon's Fire they use on these, the less they use on my Rust monsters. Shambling Ghast, that's fine. A-okay. Dragon's Fire. Sorcery speed again. Let's play the Mountain. Let's drop a Rust monster, which is very good against the Shambling Ghast, but that's fine. Pass the turn. We might actually try to save our Rust monster with a You Come to a Null Camp. We'll see what their plan is. Because they're running out of resources pretty fast. We're running out of threats pretty fast. So I will actually block here, get them to use it, and use the Null Camp to survive it. Because if they want a 2 for 2, that's fine. Survives. That's pretty big. No attacks. Pass the turn. I need them to attack. And Burning Hands that. They're going to get double venture, which is gross. Let's see what they choose. They're going to scry. Let's have them do their scry. And then let's finish it off. And they'll get a goblin, I assume. But boy, is this a lot of resource trading with us not finding creatures. We have, what, 16 creatures, and we found 4? Barbarian, that's fine. We'll kill their barbarian. Gladly. Deck, please stop. I beg you. Kill the barbarian. Slam in for 2. Nine of our top 17. Burning Hand, sure. All right, we're both basically in top deck mode. They have a 1/1. They still have a 1/1. I have a 1/1. Be aware. Where's my owlbear? Where's my dragon? I'll take 1. Because I, surprise, I'm actually going to have a 3/1. Dungeon crawler, sure. Give this dryad a sword. Let's pretend that I'm the beatdown. Ten of my top 20. I'll take 3. We do have to stop pretending we're the beatdown fairly shortly. Like right now, basically. Well, no more attacking. Hello, dragon. Well, power word kill's not going to do anything against this. And how many Dragon's Fires have we seen? 2. There is an unseen 3rd Dragonfire. There it is. There it is. No! I hate this goddamn game. It encourages such fast play. And it encourages such muscle memory that can just wreck you. All right. So we should be at 11 here. Not that it really matters. We should be at 11. I've already used You Happen Upon... Yeah, I had to use You Happen Upon a Glade to get my red source. All right, so we take 5 and go to 4 here. This is not how I wanted this game to go. Like, how many creatures have we seen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've seen 7 of our 16 creatures, so there's 9 creatures in our bottom 17. Gross. All right, so we go to 2. And they've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess they've seen less creatures. All right, we die. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. But do you see how kind of boring and super straightforward this format is? Yeah, they are like heavy on the X2s. So I would not mind another improvised weaponry. Well, do I theoretically like the Moon Druid and the Rust Monster and everything should be fine? Maybe I don't. Yeah, I think we just go back in. You know, we had my standard 10 lands in the top half of your deck. Let's go for not 10 lands in the top half of my deck. Let's go for 8 in the top half of my deck. But that's probably a good sign of this format. Well, not a good sign. It's a sign of this format being what I think it is, which is you draw one too many lands, you're dead. Which I think is just modern Magic, right? I've talked about this a lot over the past year or two. They want the games to go faster because the faster they go, the more people will play, the more people will pay. So we have to draw a land here, obviously. But I mean, if we aren't drawing a third land, we're dead anyways. I would love an untapped red source here, and you to have an X2. You do not have an X2, so we'll just go with a Circle of the Moon Druid, and that can eat a Dragon's Fire totally fine. Let's shoot that now. Turn that into a 3/1, and I'll come in for 3. Oh, you made a treasure instead. That's fair. That's fair, I suppose. Grim Wanderer. Fair. We'll just magic missile it. No biggie. No biggie. Actually, I might just offer the trade. Because theoretically, this magic missile should be able to get an X2 and an X1. But they just wanted to attack instead. That's fair. Plundering Barbarian. Welp. Let's magic missile the Wanderer, because I would like that to die. Pew pew. And I will not offer the trade. But I will play a Rust Monster. I know they're holding on Dragonfires for the Gold Dragon, and that sucks. Need to get them to 4. Just pull the trigger before they can do it. And I mean, we have a way of starting that with you come to a null camp. But their deck is significantly better. The difference between the red decks that get the Dragon's Fires and the red decks that don't is insane. Like, our deck has none. And so I do think our deck is significantly worse. Drider. All right, that blocks. That blocks decently. But we could happen upon a glade back our dragon at some point. That's real cute. I want to see what your plan is here. What does this do again? Deals combat damage to a player. You make a spider. All right, I want to save this moon druid. In for 4, sure. Make your spider. That's fine. Okay, if you could stop playing super duper large things, that would be nifty. We need another rust monster down. And in for 4. Good trade. But I mean, if they have Dragon Spheres, we're toast here. Like, they had the better deck. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Draft red or else. What happens if we block here? We take 10. Draft red or else you lose. Draft red and you may still lose, but draft red or else you will lose. Enjoy the next. Enjoy the next 10 weeks that we have to draft this format. Enjoy. Enjoy. Yeah, that's AFR. As you can tell, I think it's pretty bad. It's nowhere near as bad as the last two, at least. So, like, I'm going to get bored of the format. I don't think I'm going to hate the format. I think it's just extraordinarily boring, which sucks that it's not even out in paper yet. This weekend's pre-release weekend. Next weekend is release. Let me know how your pre-release is going. Let me know how drafting red has gone for you. Let me know if you're not drafting red. Tell me why you're not. And then go draft red. Go check me out on Twitch, all those places. And I'll see y'all next time.